Since we have been waiting for them at Sokhna Aida's palace, we went to find the police department. And since the beginning of the incident, the police came 4 days straight at the palace to investigate. And we had a little misunderstanding about our appointment. We finally decided to show up. And Sokhna Aida does not see any issue as to go find the policeman calmly. And as a matter of fact, that calm has made the handlings even easier because this had happened before Gamo. And she had held the information to make the Gamo celebration go as planned as it is recommended. It is afterwards she has made it public. Same for the police department. They have been doing their investigation with calm, came to the palace for footprints and fingerprints takings and material finding. And so we did not have to make the move to come, but as you can see, the crowd behind her could not resist. Maybe that is what she was avoiding. They heard her plea, and she said that her only interest is that we let justice continue its course, because it is unimaginable that late night, when citizens are asleep, that some thugs break in the amount of 15 or more, breaking or entering. And if you look at the cameras, you notice that they were a large amount of people. This was not a burglary attempt, but rather a murder attempt, because they have asked for the name of Sokhna Aida after tying down the security guard that was at the premise. The civilians' video showed it, and I don't think they came to wish her happy birthday either. They were armed to the teeth, ready to go to war. Face covered, gloves, steel-toed, and all war gear that showed they came to kill. Thank God it all went well, because if you see the image, you won't be able to sleep. And so it was needed for the police to rectify the rumor that this was a robbery, because in this country, we do not see the woman treated fairly. And so since she kept it to herself for a day or two, some media outlet made it sound like it was just a robbery, that the police picked up empty clips of toy guns on the scene. And so that was a lie, and they said that the police said it. We know how police department works. For a case this magnitude, the communication department of the police would make a comment if that had happened. So they never said that. And the way we know how they operate, we are confident in their techniques and tools they use to apprehend the criminals. Do you know who did this? We do. And we don't. We do because back in 2019, 2020, Sokhna Aida had received threats, phone threats, some death threats. Even if you follow the internet, you would hear from it. She pressed charges, and we have the names of those who were threatening her. And if we go to Sonatel, we can request for those numbers and easily apprehend them. And if it's someone else also, we will wait for the investigation to find out. But what's for sure is that what they did was very dangerous, because a group of men jumping over a palace with such professionalism couldn't even see the footprints. They got in, tried to force the entrance, because it seems like they knew their way. They also know that at a certain time the solar panels would turn the lights off at night. Only one lamp inside would turn on, and they thought their face would not show. But the surveillance camera showed a lot.
te incha allah feeñ nañ déjà parce que li ñu gis ci garage ci vidéo surveillance
I won't say much, but what we saw, we for sure know that we can identify them. And so we are confident that the police will get the job done as fast as possible, so we can bring justice for Sokhna Aida. But we also said that Sokhna Bato, Sokhna Aida, the others around her, since they in turn press charge along with the injured victims' charges and doctor's note, would be included in the investigation so the judge can get this going. And so all of that will be placed in the document to file the charges. And so the last thing is that the Secretary of State also knows the situation and has assured Sokhna Aida of her security and the Sokhnas and the families of Serigne Béthio. And so the attorney has the file. He's instructing the police, and we hope that it will end soon. And we are hopeful. Wassalam.